I'm going to show you guys how to replace an iPad 2 connector, Digitizer connector tab without actually having to replace an entire connector, because these things are just absolutely awful to replace. I hate replacing them. And again, it's one of those instances where I'll show you under the microscope. So this is an iPad 2. I should probably isolate the battery before I do anything. Probably a good idea. Always isolate the battery before doing any kind of repair. Oh, you know what? The speaker thing is jacked up too. I didn't see that. Well, this guy, I don't know. Does he want me to fix all this stuff or would? Anyways, let me isolate this mother real quick. Alright, so this thing has two problems. One is this connector right here. The tab is missing from it, so we're just going to replace the tab, alright? These things are just a pain in the butt to replace. It's not really the ends here, it's really these right here that you know, again, the metal part is on the bottom side here, so they're just a real pain in the butt to secure and secure well. So if you don't have to replace them, better not to. And looks like everything's intact here, it's just that the tab's missing. So that's one. Number two is this audio jack right here is missing as well. So it looks like it's got two issues. I don't even know if I quoted him for this, but let's just go ahead and just start working on it. Whatever. I know. I don't know what he wants to do with it, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. Okay. Maybe you guys already know, but whatever. This is the way I do it. So this is a brand new connector right here. I'm just gonna pull the metal end off and lift this out. These things are really delicate, so just be careful with them. So you really need a microscope in order to do this, unfortunately. I mean, it's going to be pretty impossible to do it with just your eyeball, unless you have good eyeballs. So what I do is I just kind of bend this metal tab right here backwards to see if I can really fit one end in. I'm going to try to fit both ends in, and you really have to bend it like crazy in order to get these in. But I guarantee you that it's going to be a lot faster than replacing the whole damn thing, and it's going to be more secure than actually replacing this damn thing, I think. I don't know, maybe one of you guys have found... Oh! Well... it done flowed away! Why does it always fly away on me, huh? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's see, the square... should go up like this. Okay, so where were we at? I think I might just use my finger under my crusty fingernails. So basically just get one end first, and then it's got to be relatively square though, because otherwise it's not going to really fit in both sides. So I think you can pretty much bend this as much as you need. You're going to have to use a little bit of force, yeah, for sure. I don't think these tweezers are... Oh, there we go. Okay, so I kind of got one end in. You don't really want to break the plastic off, so bend the metal as much as you want, but not the plastic. Alright, oop, that already broke, but it's okay. That doesn't really matter. Okay, so that one end is in, and then now let's get the other end in. And again, you got to be kind of delicate. So just bend it as much as possible. It's pretty flexible, so you're good. You really just don't want to break that piece. Okay, so that's in, and now in order to secure it, what I normally do is I just kind of, there you go, so that's in, and then what I do is I just bend this one back a little bit, and kind of just finagle this back a little bit. That's not really going to affect much right here, that little plastic piece. And this side, same thing, that's already broken off, but not a big deal. So I just bend it inwards, that's all I do, like that, and that usually secures it pretty well, like that. And that's not really going to affect anything, and then the latch is back in business right here. Alright? That's not actually in yet, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's fine, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, now it's in. It wasn't in before. I don't think. I'll have to test it, but I think this is alright. Is it alright? Is this even in yet? Okay, maybe that's in. Okay, now that's in. A little bit further. Yeah, I think that's good. So that little latch has to be kind of on the inside of the metal, so I think that's good. I think just the left side wasn't completely in earlier. So now we're in business, this is going to work, and we are back in business. That took 5 minutes versus 30 minutes. So part 2 is this connector, which is also another pain because again these pads are just pain in the butt, man. They're pain in the butt to solder. So is the tab still here? I don't even know if this guy wants me to fix it or not. So maybe I should wait. Let me email this guy. I don't even know if this damn iPad works. It's iPad 2. I mean, come on, how much do you really want to spend on this stupid thing, right? So let me. But if I guess if he messed it up, then he has to fix it. So let me email him and see if he wants me to fix this thing, and then we'll go from there. All right. I'll be back. Alright, so the guy did get back to me and he does want to proceed with this repair. So we are going to repair this iPad 2 speaker connector. Again, these things are just a little bit of a pain in the butt because, again, the pads are on the bottom of them. And they're just not easily connected. So I guess, first off, let's just remove all the old solder if we can, as much as we can. You might have to use a little extra heat. That's the ground pad right there. Definitely get a little flux up in there. And I think it's probably better to just wick all the old stuff away. So let's just mix it with some lead-free solder. A lot of it. I mean, these back pads are going to be easy, but the anchor posts are not going to be easy. And I really have not been able to find a way to do it easily. Maybe somebody has, but I have not. I mean, some people heat the bottom of the board, which I guess that kind of works, but I still feel like it melts the connector. So okay, so that's pretty much good. I'm just going to leave. I mean, this is going to be fine in the back here. It's not a problem. So I'm just going to leave that. You can tell this one's ground because it's just a little bit harder to get up. Okay, so that's going to be good. And then these right here, I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to use low melt. I'm going to use a little bit of low melt. So this is, you're not really supposed to be using this for soldering, but low melt, you can, these aren't really, I mean, these are ground pads anyways, and they're really just anchor posts. They're not really used for anything, aside from anchoring that connector down. So I'm going to use a little low melt, and hopefully we can get this thing going. That's kind of my trick, but alright, so you see how there's like no real easy way to do this, but I think, let's see, is there like a little slot here? Okay, so I guess yeah, there's really no easy way to do it, so let's tin this pad. That's one. So I'm just gonna tin these pads right here. I'm gonna put as much low melt, or yeah, put low melt on it, and then I'm gonna kind of just do this, and maybe might be able to use a little bit of heat, and then the best thing really to do is just use some heat. So I'm gonna go at 250. I'm gonna turn my ear down to like 15. And then we'll see how it goes, alright? Where did my connector go? Ugh, where did my connector go, man? Okay, here it is. No, that's not it. Why do I always lose this stuff, huh? I swear, I spend half of my time here every day looking for stuff that flies away. Well, it is MIA. Was right there. Alright, let me get another one. Oh man. Okay, let me pause this real quick. Well, I'm gonna see if I can tin these again, since I did Since I lost my damn connector. I just tinned it a little bit, and then I'm going to use some very, very low heat and see if I can get this on. Hopefully. Or actually, what I can do is probably just do this first, really. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to get a big blob of solder here. So this is just going to be regular 6337. And then I'm going to do this, I guess. Push down a little bit. And actually, this is not even on the line properly. I'm just pushing down just a little bit. What do you want? No, I wouldn't connect it. I mean, it's not going to work. Okay, so I'm just going to use very low heat here, see if I can get these anchor posts connected, and then once I get this connected, then I will hopefully not melt the connector, but usually I melt the connector, so. So this low melt, I think it melts at like 83 degrees or something like that, so I can probably even turn it down a little more. 83 degrees Celsius is what it melts at. Should melt at least. So I'm gonna go down 200 and see if I can do that without doing any damage to this connector. And these connectors melt pretty fast, so. I think I might have to just anchor the back first and then. Yeah, let's anchor the back first and then I'll do the front, because unless I guess I probably put a little too much solder on the back here. It should be probably flat, really, but. This is not good. This is like amateur hour right here. I'm trying to remove it now because I probably should keep these flat. Yeah, I should definitely keep these flat. Alright, I'm actually gonna wick this because it should be flat, I think. Otherwise, I'm gonna have some issues with it. So let's just flatten these, and then we'll because it's not gonna lay flat if we don't. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. I'm gonna clean this flux off. Get some new flux because this is disgusting. Okay, now let's anchor these back on, bad boys back on. with some flux. Oh, did I just lose it again? Oh, it's my finger. Yeah, that's what happened to the first one. This must be frustrating watching this, huh? Get some bigger tweezers here. Too much solder there. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is just do this, anchor this. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'll just anchor them all, man. Forget it. Let's just anchor them all. No! Okay, be careful with that. Okay. Alright, so that's good. And now we're going to use heat to push this down a little bit. Oh man, that was a show. And hopefully not burn stuff, really. That's really what it comes down to, right? Alright, so I think we're good there. Shit. Battery isolator. No, I'm just going to clean this mother. Oh no! Shit. That's not even... I swear, sometimes I feel like it is amateur hour. So it's really that post right there that's not really on tight. I think that's probably good enough. Man, this is why I hate these. There's no easy way to do them. I'm kind of curious as to how they do them in the factory. Should be good. That's not good. So I can get all this off without. It's probably low melt. Check this. So let's see. Let's wiggle it. Make sure it's kind of tight. It's pretty tight. That's not super tight. I don't know how to do this, man. I'm not satisfied with that. So we're gonna have to redo this again. I don't think I'll ever be satisfied with it, actually. So I'm not really sure what to do. Just not content with it, man. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Let's see. Maybe we stick a wire. I mean, this will probably work if I just tape it down. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. But just not very happy with it. I think we can anchor it. We have a metal wire. I'll be back. So I was thinking about maybe putting a little metal piece from here to here, but I think I'm probably just being a little anal. I think this is gonna be fine. I mean, it's pretty tight. I'm grabbing it with my tweezers and trying to lift it up, and it's fine. So, and I know this is gonna work because these are really just anchor points. So I think I'm gonna go with it and then tape it down, and hopefully they don't mess it up again. They shouldn't have to muck with it after this is done, you know. So I'll just do one little test here, and if it pops up, so I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna put this back, and I'm gonna pop it up, and if it comes off, then we will redo it. But hopefully I don't have to. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about now? So what do? You just the bottom, the top. Yeah. See, it's already popped up as soon as I lifted it up again, you know. This side is fine, actually, but this side is not fine. So, I'm not, again, I mean, this is a tough thing to do. Maybe someone else has a solution for it, but, let me just do low melt, more low melt, maybe. Maybe that is a solution, you know, to do low melt and heat. Just not satisfied with it. Afraid I'm gonna mess it up. Like, I don't want the customer to get it back and then have it have him flip it and it's all of a sudden broken again, you know, because he doesn't really have the microscope to see this stuff. I do. But the truth is, he's probably never gonna touch this ever again, probably. Yeah, he shouldn't have to take the logic board out ever. I mean, look, it's not even connected anymore. Like, I would have to push down on it in order to lift it up. So this is not like that. See that right there? It's not good. Not satisfied, man. But I don't think I'll ever be able to get this right. I don't think. Even though I've been doing this for so long, this is still one of the jobs that pains me. And I'm burning this speaker right here. Why am I spending so much time on this, right? Yes. Alright. So I think maybe the solution is just to use low melt. I don't know, man. See, it's still not real tight. I don't think it'll ever be really tight. The anal me. There's gotta be a better way to do this, man. There's gotta be a better way to do this, right? There has to be, man. I mean, I guess I can try anchoring it somehow. Yeah, let's try that. Let's just give it a go, man, because I'm looking for a solution for this thing that I can never find. Ever. So let's do this, man. Let's see if we can use this kind of like as a clamp. Let me get a little flux. Okay, so that's clamped up in there. So I'm just going to push down on this and then heat it. No! I'm making this a lot more complicated than it has to be, I think. Alright, let's just go with that. I'm not normally this anal, but this one has kind of gotten me for a long time now. I think we could probably just heat this too. Let's just heat it, and then everything should be golden there. Amateur hour, yo. Amateur hour, man. This is pissing me off now. Really pissing me off. But these are the damn things we go through. Check. It probably would have been easier if this was not shielded copper wire. Alright. This doesn't do it, I don't know what will. Anal, anal, anal. Nope, it's still just popping right off, man. My fear is that he's gonna get it back and then it's just gonna pop right back off. That's my fear. So, how do we do this, man? I don't think there's much we can do, really. Yeah, I did. I am using low melt, but it's not. It's not a very. It's just not a solid joint. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing everything. If I use low melt, it won't. No. Well, I mean, like, what do you use? Your iron? I am using my iron, but it's not. It's not a very solid joint, man. It's not a very solid joint. I'm thinking maybe don't use low melt. That's what I'm thinking, maybe. Like, use regular and then just anchor it. I guess if we do this, let's just, I guess, I mean, the other ones we can just tape whatever and everybody will be happy, whatever. No one will ever notice. I just tell them to be careful with it, you know. I mean, that's probably really what most people do, probably. But I guess if we're going to do this, we should just do it. Let's see if we can figure this out once and for all. So this is just regular solder here. Okay. Before I put it back, let's just, well, keep doing this. See, it just keeps lifting, man. Really annoying. Really, really, really annoying. Everybody has this. So, how do we get around it, man? Maybe super glue? I don't know. What do you think? Super glue? I feel like using super glue is cheating, though. Don't you think? Well, this will work. This will work right here. I mean, there's really no problem. I mean, see, just keep popping off, man. So, but it's not really gonna affect anything. But I just hate this. I'm sure everybody hates it. Well, maybe some people just go with it, but I feel like I can't fix this and give it back to them like this. So, what do we do from here on out, huh? Should I just let it go, or should I use some... I mean, I guess I can probably clamp it of some sort. I don't know. What else can I do? I guess at some point I'm going to spend too much time on this and I'm going to say forget about it. So what do we do? Do we just leave it and tape it knowing that it's not a solid joint? Let's do this. Let's add a little dab of super glue, okay? We're going to cheat. Add a little dab of super glue, man. So I don't know if there's any other way around it. I guess we can probably maybe heat from the bottom of the board, but that may work too. But let's go with the easy solution here. Let's dry this up real quick. Yeah. So let's dry this up first from all the flux. Hmm? Infrared heater? What about it? Infrared heater? Oh, okay. It won't melt the connector? Why is that? Is it regular heat or? So I'm definitely gonna cheat a little bit and put a little I'm not doing a great job of it, but I'm definitely gonna put a little bit of definitely gonna put a little bit of super glue there. I don't think this will affect much. I think the other thing that we can also do is maybe put green stuff. So I guess we can try that too. Maybe I'll do all of the above. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do green stuff too, because green stuff is easily removable. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. This is done. But I guess I want to do this right, so let's just put it all over here, dude. So we got super glue, we got green stuff, we have solder, low melt solder. Let's see if this does the job or not. Okay, so that's ample right there. Ample. Anybody that's ever done this knows what I'm talking about. I think most people probably just leave it, but so we got the green stuff, and then we have the UV light, and we're just gonna cure it and hopefully harden it up. And then hopefully that'll be sufficient, even though, yeah. Okay. Yes. Is it a new one you're working on? Okay, so the other guy hasn't paid yet? Okay. And he picked up the other one, right? No, right? Okay, alright. Alright, so I don't know. Okay, so green stuff is applied, cured, not super hard yet. I'm just gonna poke it. Man, why is it not hard? It's not really hard. Maybe it's because it's wet below. But let's cure it again. Okay, so I don't know where I left off, but I ended up putting some super glue on the bottom below the connector, and it's just kind of drying now. I'm saying that somebody's gonna see this video, another Microsoldering guy's gonna see this video one day, and they're gonna be like, "This guy does not know what he's doing. What in the world is this?" Because this is truly a little bit disgusting. Amateur hour, but it's okay. All right, I'm gonna call it a day here. It's about as secure. I think maybe next time I'll just go with the super glue. I think that's like low melt the posts, and then I'll do super glue. I think that's what I'll do. The goal is really to not have this thing come back. That's my worst fear. To not have it come back. So hopefully it won't come back, but I don't know. I guess there's no. I'm just gonna tell this guy to be very careful with these connectors. I know everything's gonna work. I'm gonna test it real quick, and then we'll call it a day. But I don't know. I mean, that's the pain of doing this repair right here with the anchor post on the bottom. I think some people heat from the bottom. I think that may work as well. I don't know. At the end of the day, whatever works the best way. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my videos on YouTube. I just want to talk to you about our online video course hosted at udemy.com. If you go to microsoldering.com and click on store, while it loads, click on Microsoldering the full curriculum. So you can see we have discounted the price to $99.99, and you click on this, you'll see that it contains 3.5 hours of online video instructions on how to get started in microsoldering. And we're also offering a certificate now. So after you complete the course, just email us at support@microsoldering.com and we will send you a signed certificate with your name on it that you can display in your store if you want. Again, 3.5 hours of video instruction. We also have a forum now which you can post your questions and we will answer it as quickly as possible. It's a free forum, no charge for it. The course is $99.99. Just click on this link and that'll give you the discount, because if you go through udemy.com directly, it's going to be $149.99. So thanks for watching. If you want to learn how to do this stuff, then go buy this online course. Thanks, bye.